Two homes can do the same project and end up with completely different results. Same windows, same timeline. From the outside, they look identical, but over time, one feels more comfortable, more consistent. Energy use goes down, and it feels like it actually worked. The other still has drafts, still have rooms that feel off. And the difference isn't always obvious when the project is finished. It shows up later in how the house actually performs. And that difference doesn't come from the window alone. It comes from everything that gets considered when that work is happening. Because in a house, heat, air, and moisture are always moving. And those movements don't stop at the window. They connect to everything around it. So when you open up that part of the house, you're not just replacing a product, you're stepping into a moment where multiple things could be improved at once. Sometimes that means the drafts finally stop. The room starts feeling consistent. Moisture issues settle down. Energy use drops more than expected. And the house starts feeling more predictable overall. But that moment doesn't come around very often. If that opportunity isn't included in the work that is happening, the underlying conditions often stay in place. Most decisions don't start there. They start with what's noticeable, usually right at the window. A draft near the glass, condensation on the same pane every winter, that cold feeling when you're standing next to the window, mold that keeps coming back on the frame. Those are real signals, but they're also just where it starts to show up. And when the decision stays focused there, the scope gets set before the full opportunity is ever considered. So the project gets done, some things improve. The windows perform better, but the rest of the conditions that were affecting the house are still there. And over time, the difference between those two homes really starts to show up. Not because one window was better, but because one project accounted for more of what was actually happening in the moment, and the other didn't. That's the part most people don't have a clear way to think through. So the decision gets shaped by what's easiest to see and easiest to feel. And the results reflect that. Because when more of the house gets included in the decision, the results usually reach further than people expected. Once you start to see that, it isn't just a product decision. You start to look at how the decision was made before anything changes. This is Passive House for the People.